Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, if you like what we're going over, you like our videos, you like our analysis, please join us on our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button and you'll get all the updates to everything we are doing. And if you like what Akash and I are discussing, you can follow Akash at Mangyeko on Twitter and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look at Cardano right now. Now, personally, this has been kind of an irritant because I'm an Ichimoku analyst, point and figure trader, and Ichimoku wise, this guy should have dropped multiple times over the last couple weeks, really, but it's failed to do so. There's only one thing missing for a final trigger on the short side, and that is the Chiku span, the black line back here, which is still above the candles. But if it moves below the cloud and below the candlesticks, basically, if we get a daily close at 201 or below, that will trigger some big dips lower, probably beyond that $1.80 level. That'll be a pretty substantial drop. That'll be the most bearish event that Cardano has seen on its daily chart since we'd have to go back to June, mid-June, which actually ended up being more of like a support zone when you think about it. But yeah, it hasn't had that kind of really ugly bearish scenario for a while. But at the same time, there's a Kumo twist that occurs in between today, the 26th of October, and the 27th. And so Kumo twists in the Ichimoku system often represent areas where a market that has been trending strongly may face a correction or overall trend change, and something that has been consolidating for a period into it may find an imminent breakout. So this is, I mean, it's a coin toss. And I know some people hate that, but it's a coin toss where it goes from here. The overall market is bullish. Cardano is a leader in the cryptocurrency space. Sentiment-wise, it goes up. Technicals right here point to it's an overwhelmingly bearish scenario, but that might actually be bullish because bears have either been unable or unwilling to push Cardano lower. And there's been a ton of volume churning in here, a ton of accumulation, a ton of buying and selling at this level. And the other thing that Cardano has going for it, based on the technicals, that is different than a chart that you look at like on Ethereum or Bitcoin, is that its optics bands are still relatively low. It's still kind of near the lows there. So Cardano and other cryptocurrencies that have been kind of laggards over the last, in October, basically, they should probably start to see their due here as far as a bullish response. Within the next 2 to 3 days, we should see that kind of thing change. Point figure wise, I mean, I went long, trade long idea at 218 even, based on the 3-box reversal with a target at 264. But then on the 5-cent 3-box reversal chart, this is a beautiful, beautiful setup. So the double bottom here with this O, if we get this new column of X's to form and it moves up to 245, that forms a bear trap pattern on the point and figure chart. And the target there with the bear trap and the vertical target method and point and figure analysis is up at the $4 even level. So that would be the upside zone I see in the medium term at $4, short term at 264. But again, if we get a close at 201 or below, I mean, we're definitely going to see 180 and possibly even lower. One other thing on the weekly chart, we just completed a 7-day death cycle in Gann analysis. Sorry, a 7-week death cycle in Gann analysis, which is a 49 to 52 day cycle where you have, we've had 7 consecutive weeks where the weekly candlesticks have had their close below the open. And so it's very normal to see a market face a trend reversal after that kind of an event. So that's the other thing that's coming up here on Cardano. Could see some really nice movement here soon. But that does it for me. I'll pass it off to Akash so he can share with you his analysis and outlook on Cardano.
Thank you, Jonathan. That was a very detailed analysis of Cardano. Yeah, I've been still looking at this bearish pennant pattern, which is not like Jonathan mentioned, right? If the bears had to push it, they would have done it already. But since they haven't, things are kind of changing for Cardano, right? So let me just go on a lower time frame here. This 3-tap setup here is also kind of really appealing to me right now, and so far, like I'm gonna hedge on this and also go long, like Jonathan just mentioned. But what I do want to add here is that this run up is going to be a high resistance liquidity run because of all the consolidation that took place here. So this would really be testing your patience here because of all, as you can see here, there's a lot of chop happening here for Cardano. So although it's gonna test its range high over here at 2.31, which is like kind of my short-term target, I would still be a little hesitant taking this long trade, right? But I would wait for a close above the 50 fib here to target the range high at 2.32. Very short-term trade that I would be looking, although I'm a little hesitant on Cardano. Right, that's all I have for Cardano, honestly. Because of all the sideways movement, the consolidation that's taking place here, I don't have a lot to add here.
That's fine. That's fine. So your, I don't know if I missed it or not, but your upside target beyond this zone is, did you say in the 260s?
So beyond to this thing?
Yeah, but beyond that.
So yeah, this and somewhere around here, 2.51 is as high I'm willing to go for Cardano. Right, and from a lower.
Such a hater. Okay.
I'm just being technically objective.
So you see support zone in the $2 level.
Yeah.
And
from $2 to 2.01.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you all for watching. If you liked what we were talking about, again, please join us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Even enjoy a few hateful messages. That's fine too. They're fun.